Hi, my name is Brenda Huey Rosas, and today I want to talk a little bit about Frames for Fluency and how it can be used in multi-level classrooms. I'm going to be giving you an example from a level 1 at the beginning of Frames for Fluency and show you how it can be used with students of higher levels within the same classroom. But just a little bit about Frames for Fluency. It is a supplemental set of materials for oral language practice, so listening and speaking, but we always say you could listen to speak to then write and even read your own writings. There's even a reading component included in Frames for Fluency, such as a book like Grandfather's Journey. You can do some prediction, sequence of events, as well as talk about the character and setting. Frames for Fluency is great for a push-in program, but also for pull-out, also for single level. But today I want to show you a little bit on how it can be used for multi-level. Here you'll see two very easy to use teacher guides, sentence frames that are already made for you that can be put into pocket charts, as well as word and picture cards. The images are super useful for low-level newcomers. So for vocabulary, level 1 students can make a vocabulary list. So students are shown a picture of a word, for example, ladybug. They can then write it in their native language if they're literate in their first language. If not, they could always draw a picture next to the word, but they're kind of making a vocab list, glossary, cheat sheet that they can use during the course of a lesson. Level 2 students can write the word and make sentences with that one vocab word, maybe orally, not necessarily written on paper. Level 3 students might say, oh, I already know those words. This is too easy. So what you could do is give them two different words like ladybug and leopard. Maybe they don't normally go together, but students can learn to put those two words into one sentence. Level 4s and 5s can maybe be given 3 vocab words later on, maybe even 4. When I was teaching, I had my level 4 students do 4 different vocabulary words in the same sentence. Normally, they'd have to write those words on a paper so that they can then figure out how to put the sentence together. But the best part about making sentences with multiple vocabulary words is students have to expand their grammatical structures in their sentences. The sentences will be naturally higher than the students of lower level, just because they have to add more vocab words and then create a correct grammatical sentence. You can just randomly choose the words, which is a little harder for them. They can choose the words if you want to make it a little bit more simple. If you do choose the words, you can, pre-put them on a maybe PowerPoint slideshow and then show those slides. I generally would just grab the cards and put it in front of the student and say, go ahead and make a sentence with these 2 or 3 words. It also gives the higher level students a chance to show off, to make them feel really good about, wow, I can do something harder while these lower level students are just learning the words. After that, we're going to talk a little bit about grammar. So here is that vocab section in maybe a lesson 1, right? But talking about grammar, you're going to see a lot of that in our forms and functions. At Ballard and Ty, we focus a lot specifically on form, like nouns, and functions, so naming people. This is the blank, is the sentence frame. So here you'll see, this is the family, so I do it. This is the mother. We do it. I might say something like, Brenda, level 1, who is this? This is the, and then she would say father, right? Looking on to something in level 2, you might then have them use the conjunction and, but, or. So whenever I'm thinking about students of different levels, I'm going to have an idea of what I want my students to work on for maybe those 2 weeks at a time, right? So my level 2s definitely want to do conjunctions. So I might say something like, Brenda, level 2. Who is this? This is the brother. And who is this? This is the sister. So then Brenda, level 2 might say, okay, this is the brother and this is the sister. Another phrase I like to use is, if this is the brother, then this is the sister, right? So I'm kind of narrowing the choices for that student in the we do it section. Now you do it. For level 1s, you do it would just be, this is the, and they might say just father, mother. They might look at their vocab list, right? For the level 2s, I might say, please use this is the, and name 2 people and use the conjunction and. So students in the You Do It part are going to be writing the sentences down. They'll then share out with the class. That's if you had a mixed 1 and 2 class, so level 1 and 2 class, which is pretty normal. But some of you might have level 3s, 4s, and 5s within that same class, and that's okay. We can also do that. So this is the blank becomes maybe the topic sentence of their spoken like paragraph, right, or description. So I might say, Brenda, level 4, could you please describe the family? So level 3s and 4s, about the same. So level 3s and 4s, Brenda, could you please describe the picture? Use this is the family as your topic sentence. So Brenda might say, this is the family. They are eating lunch. The day is really warm and they are having so much fun at their family picnic. All right. Now, with a level 4 or 5 student, I might want them to work on transition words. So, however, although, therefore. So the teacher might say, as I'm saying, like, this is the family picnic. They are, eating dinner. And then the teacher might say, although, I might say, okay, although it was a great day for a picnic, you'll never guess what happened. Ants started to climb onto their table. And the teacher might then say, however, and then I might say, okay, however, the family did not let this ruin their picnic. They just moved everything to another table. Therefore, so the teacher says, therefore, and I might say, therefore, the family still had a great day. So for level 3s, 4s, and 5s, they're doing a description of the family picnic. They're using the sentence frame as their topic sentence. They're speaking a paragraph. Later, you do it, the students are writing that paragraph. For the level 4s and 5s, I might say, please try to use some different transition words like however, although, therefore, because I know it will add to their writing. If students can practice this in a simple activity, they will start to use transitions naturally in their writing, maybe when it comes to expository essays or descriptive or narrative type essays. So as long as teachers can have some kind of grammatical form or structure that they're working on in addition to this for the higher levels, right? So in addition to just the sentence frame, you can challenge students at the higher levels to do something a little bit more. After that, students are then talking about it, they're then writing, right? And they can then read out one of the sentences. So with this theme picture, the back of the theme picture is going to have a lot there for the students, okay? So let me show you a little bit of what that might look like. So here's a theme picture, and in the theme picture, you're going to be able to have a lot of activities that are already there for you for multi-level. So for example, you're going to have listening and speaking as well as reading and writing. These activities are already done for the teacher. I could have all of my level 1s, early intermediate 2s, intermediate 3s, early advanced 4, and advanced 5, all of them in the same class, all in front of me. And I might just say, Brenda, level 1, I won't tell the students the levels, but, just to help you, here's point to the mother. So Brenda, level 1 is going to point to the mother. Or I might say, is this the father? And then Brenda's going to say, no, or yes, And then you're going to have, this is and they need to fill in the blank with mother. This is the boy. What is this first sound in the word boy? B, b. So in level 1, they're doing phonemic awareness. And then you're going to have maybe read at the word level, or they're going to look at the picture and they're going to point to somebody and then maybe even write that word. But I would just say like point to the mother. Then I might go to Brenda level 2. What is happening in this picture? And she will hopefully explain it at the sentence level because she's a level 2. I might then say Brenda level 3. Why do you think the father is smiling? Hopefully Brenda at level 3 can explain a little bit more with multiple sentences. Brenda level 4 is going to answer like, what do you think would happen if it started to rain during this family picnic? And she's going to then write, the family thought it would be a great day for a picnic, but you'll never guess what happened. So she's doing more like a narrative writing. You're then going to have the advanced student write a short essay about the perfect picnic. Orally, they're doing questions on, is your family similar or different to this the family in this picture, what would a great picnic be like, or the perfect picnic for your family be like? So they're going to explain it so they could then write an expository or short essay on that. So there are many approaches to multi-level teaching, and it's super helpful if you could find a set of materials where it's already done for you, like these theme pictures as part of Frames for Fluency. But Frames for Fluency, the rest of it can always be done scaffolding up for higher levels, or if you start at the higher level activity, maybe scaffolding downwards, or pick something in the middle and scaffold upwards and downwards. But again, you don't want to have to prepare anything because multi-level is already a lot. So the idea is that you can just in your mind have these objectives or goals. You could even write them out, but each level is focusing on something different. Each activity is then tailored towards those goals of what those levels should be working on. All right. Well, I hope you would like to meet with me about this. I am available to talk with you and go over Frames for Fluency so you can try it. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.